Hello, hello, hello. My stuff got rearranged and things are not where they were. Troy. Anyways, guess we'll go with the flow. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Sue. Brioni, I should get to yours tonight. Sorry, I was trying to get. There were some old orders. I recently got sick, so I got most all of those done yesterday. So I should be able to yours is easy though. I just have to invoice you. And I won't wait. I'll send as soon as I invoice it, I'll just send it. I won't wait for the processing time and all of that. Huh? Hi Linda. Hi Laveda. Hi Sandra. Thank you. I should have asked you, but I knew you would understand. I know that you know. So some of the people that had really old orders, I'm truly convinced that they're going to be screaming at me because I don't know who these people are. They're new, unfortunately. So that kind of stinks because they probably are like, dang, she takes heck long to ship, which I don't. But so that kind of was stressing me out. So I was like, well, let me get these out. So, you know. Hi, Barbara Ross. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I sent a telegram, I think, right? I don't remember. Oh, no. Why does it say help? No, I don't need help. Come over there. Hi, Catherine. Oh, don't worry. I haven't been here either. I just came back yesterday. Today I'm doing a lot better. I slept more yesterday than I have in probably the last 2 weeks, which was nice. I didn't sleep through the night, but I got more consecutive hours than I have in at least the last 2.5 weeks. So hi Vakarina. Long time no see. Hi Sheila. Hi Helen. Hi Tina. Happy Friday. So anyways, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull over. I pulled out some of that frame stuff that I was telling you guys about that we could possibly change. Whoa. And then now I just remembered where the waxes went. Hi, Miss Connie. Hi, Sandy Clean. So there's a mobile tint guy here to tint Nick's windows, and I turned the ringers off, but I'm pretty sure Onyx's big old ears can hear all of it. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Inga. Good to see you. So, yes, as a reminder, if you are on the Terry Lightsey page, please make sure you get into the habit of watching me on Craft and Chaos, as this will be the last time that I stream there unless I do it on accident. I'm going to keep all of the lives on the Craft and Chaos page and my YouTube. I'm not going to stream going forward. So starting when I come back on Monday, I won't be streaming to Terry Lightsey any longer. Yeah, so it hasn't been working right over there anyways. Every time I try to schedule a live, it tells me it's been deleted and redo it, and it's been giving me problems ever since it's done whatever it's doing. Anyhow, so that's gonna annoy the ever loving poop out of me. All right, so if you were here yesterday, stop it. We did the wooden book box that I have in my store, and I used a blackberry. Did I put it away? I thought I kept everything out, and I think Troy came through here and like cleaned up for me. He did, because I didn't put that back in the drawer. So we used the blackberry, which turned it into this, which is beautiful, and you can kind of still see the wood grain. Hold on, you guys, because I can't do this. Come on, out, go. Be free and bark outside. Be free and bark outside. All right, sorry. They can hear them talking and they're just going to be ornery. Anyway, so and then we did put a very, very, very thin layer. You can see this is the wood. That's the very thin layer of the Joby clay so that we can go around and make pages. So we're going to, I think I'm going to paint that inner room first. No, I don't know. Maybe not, because this is going to be darker. But we're going to do the pages. Then we're going to get to the inside. I did pull a couple of other frames, like I was telling you. So this is from the mixed palette. I think that one will be good. So anyways, but that's also a shaker. So I think that could be cool. I'll show you guys. Hold on. I didn't go far, but that made me lose breath. Okay, so whenever I haven't brought shakers into the store. I've bought the actual shake-ems. So you guys know all those little tins that have all the cute little things that go inside. This is what she makes them for if she has shakers. So she cuts the plastic. And then obviously you would put your little goodies on the inside, and then, you know, you could shake it up. So that might be actually kind of cool. I don't know. But I think in comparison, I think I like that better. And actually, I was thinking about going this way with this one. So if we look, remember I pulled this one yesterday, but I felt like it took too much of the box. So we might just use that as a shaker, actually, because I think it would be super cute. Oh, I've got to poke out a hole. Anyway, so, but let's do the pages and the little bits that you can see on here. I was just playing yesterday and I took a little bit of the white gold wax and just kind of ran my finger on it. And this was a Diva Design stencil. So, all right. I've got a bowl of rice over here, which is funny. Yeah, that frame is better. Oh, you've still been having to send Miss Connie a link every time? Golly. All right, I see a problem right here. And I don't like that. For whatever reason, there must not have been any heavy body gel up at the top there. Sure. Hold on a minute. And I'm betting this is going to be plugged because it... Oh, no. Where's my... I'll just use this one. So I'm just going to kind of... Or it might be just a little short. I don't know. Either way, I know right here was not good. Hi, Brenda. All right, excuse the noise. Okay. Almost like we're going to do a little caulking. Okay, that's just shorter, but that one was definitely pushed away. There we go. All right. Let's get a little... Okay. All right. So anyway, so we need to paint down here the blackberry color, but I need to do a little bit of sanding first because it looks a little crazy from all of the clay and whatnot. Oh, okay. So we're just going to hold that on there for a minute, and I'm just going, you guys can probably see, like, it's really kind of, and it's just the clay, like the water residue and whatnot. So I'm just gonna knock that off so whenever we're painting, you know, get all the bumpy lumpies. Oh my gosh, yesterday when I was coming home to pick from, when I picked up Trevor from work on the drive home, it was so gloomy, dark yesterday. Like, I mean, obviously it's getting darker and darker, but I swear it looked like pitch dark black because it was just such a gloomy day yesterday. And it was only 5:15. Like, holy moly. But today it's not as bad. We've got blue skies. It's, you know, still not like sunshiny or anything, but it's not such a dark overcast. Okay. And then while I'm at it, I might as well. And I only have a 320 on here. You guys know by now I usually just default to a 320. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Angela. I had my annual test. Aw, tired. He keeps you on your toes, I bet, huh? Okay, and then let's get, might as well clean that up too while we're at it because we're going to have to do it anyways. He's good. He's good enough. All right. What side did I just do? That side. Okay. All right. Hi, Valerie. You moved over to the Cool Kids. Oh, were you on the Terry Lightsey page? Okie dokie, artichoke. So I'm actually going to take one of the start knocking off some of those little bits and bobs. What color do you guys think we should do the pages? The base color. Now, I'm not talking about, because we're going to do antiquing gel on them, and then we'll do some waxing too, but the base color, should we just do a cream? A cream base? Hi, Terry. How are you? If you guys aren't on my Telegram, make sure you sign up to get my Telegram, because on my every time I do the live in 15 minutes, I also post the link there to the live, so you can just click on that link and it'll just take you over to Facebook. Um, so then you'll know, because I know uh, people are going to, when I'm not here on Monday, they're going to be like, oh, her house cleaner's here. And Tuesday, they might be like, oh, maybe she's just not. But I'll be on. I just am not going to be coming on the Terry Lightsey page. So if you're on Telegram, I will always post right before I go live. So I'm using the Cream White Decor Paint Chalky and Falcon. And you guys see, and I just literally just dipped it in there. I didn't even mix. That's way too much. It would have turned it way dark. Inga, let me know if that works, because I don't know. Did I put a Telegram? Just let me know if that works, because I might not have put, I feel like I have never put Telegram as a shortcut. That would be a really bozo move if I didn't. All right. So this first one, we're going to go in with a soft brush. I really don't, not that I don't care that it's getting into the grooves, but what I want to see. Oh, I did do Helican. Yay me. Oh, Sue says I didn't. I did or I didn't? Now I'm confused. Not did I send a telegram. I know I sent the telegram. Hi, Brenda. I mean, did I set up the exclamation telegram for the chat bot? Nope. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to dip in just a little bit of water. Oh, I sure didn't. Sue, can you send me my link to Telegram, so I don't have to close this window on, not Terry Lightsey, on the Crafting Chaos Messenger, please? Okay, so I just dipped it in a little bit of water so I can move the paint, because remember, it's on clay. This is chalk paint, so it's soaking it up. Again, I'm not too concerned about it painting everything. As you can tell, it's very similar to the color of the Hi, Miss Edie. How are you? Actually, he didn't hijack it. I thought he hijacked my... It looks like leather. I'm so loving this color. Okay. Thank you, Sue. Oh, that didn't work. It's taking me somewhere else. I want to see if we could possibly do a velvet powder in this color. That's annoying. I know. Oh, Miss Edie. Okay, now you can hit exclamation telegram. Never mind, Sue, I got it. You can hit exclamation telegram and see if it works now, Inga. Okay. Again, you can barely even tell the color difference, but it's all good. All right. Well, I will dry that, but let me grab. I'm wondering if we should use. I'm going to use the Umbra instead of the antiquing gel because it's clay. I don't want it to wet it more. Not that it. I just See, this is why I don't paint the backs. Hi, Sandy Triplet. How are you? That ain't it. That is a lot. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Where's that brush at? If I put that brush in, oh, I was going to say, oh my gosh, if I put that brush in water, I would have fired myself. So yesterday we just used the flea and tick comb. Yeah, you always have to take it off because it lets you know where people are coming from. So all of that in the back end just means the FBCLID. That just lets everybody know that that traffic came from. It's on now, by the way. It wasn't on before. So the exclamation telegram is on. Um, and nobody told me that exclamation chaos wasn't on. Every time I've told you guys just to go exclamation chaos, I just turned that on too because for whatever reason, I guess the book thought it needed to be turned off. On my site, Sandra, I haven't brought them in. I need to. But I know because I need to get all of my glue toppers and my pokey tools restocked. But I knew she was dealing with her grandbaby, and I know she would also try to do my order while she was, with her daughter, and I just didn't, because she's like that. She would have been trying to fill my crazy order. But it's funny because I have it on my phone because I have to restock all of my glue stoppers. So now when she sees the glue stoppers, the pokey tools, and the shake 'em, she's gonna probably strangle me because all of that stuff she does by hand. So you could have done this with, like I said, you could have gotten the antiquing, the gel as well. But because it's clay, I just didn't want to start getting it all wet. But I've used both. But I don't know if you guys can see what's happening now. It's sinking down in there. And again, it's just, and you can take off as much, if you want more of that off, you can. I kind of like it a little more antiqued and grungy, but you can. Okay. Now I want to go in with the, did it work now? It should have. You know what? I already knew. Today I knew. Yes. I already knew today was going to be one of those days. I actually had the hat on, and then I was like, nope, I shouldn't wear a hat. And I was like, okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take the gold. There it is. Now it works. So yeah, you can go to exclamation telegram. It's turned on. You can go to exclamation chaos is also turned on now. I didn't realize it wasn't on before. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. I should not have put it in that well because the well's too deep. So you notice the dogs are quiet, right? Because I went and put their butts outside. Somebody let them in. I think Troy did. So now they're just quiet. They're like, no way. She's going to make me stay outside. Let me just be quiet. Okay, I'm going to take that back out of the well. Because I can't get to it that way. All right. Oh, wait. Wait. Ah! I'm used to getting up. All right. First, we're going to go in with the white pearl. Then we're going to go in with so this is the vintage gold. Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys can tell. Can you guys see it? You can't even see it. It's so not fair. Hi, Cindy Truitt. Hi, Jean. I think follow age is always turned on. That one just gets turned on. It's the ones that we put in there. Yeah, follow age is always turned on. It's the ones that we add that they turn off. So follow age, exclamation notify. There's all kinds of weird ones. You can do exclamation commands and it'll tell you all of the ones that I have available, all of the shortcuts that I have available. And then there's exclamation brackets number. So if you do like exclamation 100, it will send the amount of stars. That's weird. So if you did exclamation 100, it would send 100 stars. I see. That's something that is already pre-filled. And then there's another one that's exclamation uptime to see how long the stream has been live. Those are all the ones that the book pre-fills. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that look like it's been through the ringer? Love it. Okay, let's go. Hello. I really need to stop touching the gold when I'm not ready for it. 565 days. Holy guacamole. Right, so this one we're going with it. And the gold, I'm going against it. Hi, Roxanne. Okay, and then let's, wherever this landed, we're just going to I don't like, sorry, my head's getting in there. I don't like that little hole that's back there of clay. Okay. 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 All right. Now let's get our gold and we're going to go so we can just get the tops. I know that light is so bright. I don't think you guys can see all the depth in there, but I promise it's there. All right, let's do this one. All these little dots are all of the clay bits that got knocked off. The baby wipe's not super wet, but we'll go back and clean it all off. All right, let's go in with this one. $629 days. That's a long time. So this one, it goes in a little bit heavier, only because you can see when it's blended out that it just gives it like there's something going on with the pages, like they're either rippled or maybe they've gotten water damage, or it just gives it different variations from the light hitting it. What's happening? What the what? Hi, Betty. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Deborah. Hello, Miss Linda. I like it. Okay. I'll do that afterwards. I need to get the top of that clay there, but because it's wax, I'll have to do it after I paint in here so I don't get that resist. Okie dokie, artichoke. If you're on the Terry Lightsey page, the bot doesn't work there. But remember, today's gonna be the last day that I stream to the Terry Lightsey page. You're gonna have to find me strictly on the Crafting Chaos page. So try to get into the habit of just going there first. The clay was real janky right there. Is it okay over here? Oh, this was really not straight. Golly. Okay. You had to look to see what you're on the right page. That's why I was saying just make sure you're following me. It's probably easiest if you just follow me on Telegram. I put the link every time I'm going live to wherever I'm at. So so that way until you get used to it, because I know it's gonna be, it's gonna be hard to remember. Okie dokie. Let's get see how much that goes. See when that does that? I don't like it, so I might as well just. Okay, Miss Betty, are you on chemo? You know that's gonna bug me now. Hold on a minute. Not yet. You're going to. Okay. All right. So for right now, I know that this needs to be done, right? So just like yesterday, we didn't paint black and or white underneath. First, we just went straight onto the wood with this color. The reason why I keep mixing, wiping off my brush is because of the clay dust that's here. It keeps playing around. Okay. All right. Hi, Lori. I am today has been the best so far. So we are. I'm almost there. Got more sleep last night than I have in a while, so that was nice. And Troy didn't come in running amok at, all hours of the night, so I was able to sleep a few hours at a time, which was much needed. Right? Hi, Stephanie. I didn't even see what you said. I don't even see where you said anything. All it just says about 8. Okay. Do you guys have anything planned this weekend? On Sunday, Trevor has his CPR first aid certificate. He every 2 years he has to go get it renewed. So on Sunday he has to do the in-person part. So I might pop on with you guys and do like and maybe go to I don't know the Goodwills and the Hope Chest in that town are not so good, but I might pop on and say hi because Troy and I will have to go hang out somewhere. And the last time that he did that, I remember that Troy and I went to Hobby Lobby and literally we're standing in line going to pay, but the line was fairly long. And I was like, whatever, we're standing in line and he calls me. It was so quick. So I don't know. It didn't take an hour last time. I'm assuming it's not going to take an hour this time, but that's okay. I might go into the Goodwill or the Hope Chest that's over there. I bought 8 book boxes from Amazon and have sold 3 so far after decorating them for $35 each. Oh, cool! Hi, Joanne. I see now what you were trying to say. While weather permits, I like the stargazing. Not much time left getting too cold. Oh, yeah. What state are you in, Jean? Thank you for sprinkling. I got a special order for a book box for a blind person, so I'm going to make it tactfully put. Oh, cool! A bunch of sensory stuff. Okay, so now let's touch up the paint wherever we got to touch it up at. Because we need to seal it in order for me to do the gold on here anyways. And again, this is all of the dust from me doing the pages. That's why just wiping off. What is that? That's probably clay on the hinge. Yep. Hold on. But we'll do some varnish on this so that way it'll stop getting scratched and stuff from scooting it around everywhere. It doesn't look too bad, actually. I'll go through a little bit back here. But see, that's clay. It's not. That's all right. We'll just do a little bit, a touch up. A little touch up won't hurt it. Thank you. Oh, Chi-Town. What are you talking about? What to price them at? And again, I realize that I've got to paint in here, but I just, whatever happens, this whole thing needs to be painted, right? Because it's not like down here. So I don't know yet. Oh, I just got my DNA. So I don't know about that yet. I don't think I need to paint on the spine, which is fine. I really don't want to if I don't have to, because we're going to do a transfer there. So I will just touch up the edges though here. I should have known. The lint from the baby wipe. Okay. Oh, that's the other gold. Okie dokie. Let's put this, cover this up for a second. Put those in the water. And then I'm going to get the gloss. Hello? What was that? What? Huh? What you doing down here? All right. Is Troy with you? Yep. No wonder he's not bothering me. Not supervising me. Look at that. Oh, my Lanta. Look. I don't know if I'll do anything to the back. We might just do like a little text or script down in the corner or something. I don't know. Nothing like, because I love how the color is back here, just raw. And then seeing the wood grain through it just makes it look like it's got a stain on it, which it is not, obviously, but get these edges so they don't look all crazy. See? All right, let's dry this really quickly. Sue says hi. So this one is obviously, it's the Bear, the one that dries really fast as well. It is water-based. So really quickly, I'm going to okay. All right. So let's let that dry for just a second, and then let's grab the gold because I can't remember what I said yesterday about this situation. See, like it might be really cute to put like just a little like crown in the back, you know? Hi Kiki, I'm telling you, it's such a beautiful color. Oh my goodness. But I don't think the back needs anything like crazy. But I do think putting like a little crown on the back would be kind of cool. Or even, yeah, I like the crown. So this one is the water, the H2O transfers that I have in the store. I think that one's too big. I like the little one. Hi, Cheryl. Oh no, it's going to detach everything. Hold on. Okay, put that back there. Now, The transfer, though, let's try this. For the side, oh, actually. So that one is the Gilded Memories that I have. And I have two of the H2O transfers. I have the black one and then this one. Which if the black one was gold because it has like the long borders, that would have been perfect. But they're not. So yesterday, how cool would that be to put that on there and put the shake up? Okay, hold up. What are we going to do on the side? I got an idea. These are not water. These are the Label Deluxe. This came out with the last one. It's the Katcha. So this is going to go on here. Can it fit this way though? Well, it doesn't have to go that way. I was going to put it this way though. On the front side. Hold on, because if then I could still put that. Do we think the frame should go landscape or portrait on the front? Hey, Joy. Yeah, the little one is much better. Just size wise, because this one covers up way too much of the texture in the front. But it's still gorgeous nonetheless. But what do you guys think about the side? Should we just do... it's almost all dry. Just let me finish drying it. Portrait, not landscape. Okay. So then this now is going to go in this. And then we're going to put the shake on behind. I can't lose that plastic. Otherwise, I'm going to be all messed up. Put it back over there. So then... it's dry, but I'm just, due diligence. He's going to get cut off. I don't mind that. I wouldn't do the writing in there, though. But I feel like it needs to go this way. It's throwing me off. Everything is just a little bit too big. Maybe some thin gold lines on the edge. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I need something here. This is gonna make me crazy. Does it need to go portrait too? I'm about to. Will that one at least fit on there? That at least fits on there. And then we can maybe put something in the middle. Yeah. This one, if I put that on there, I wouldn't put that part. You know? It would just be the label. But it would be going, obviously, this way, which I guess is fine, right? Because everything else is a little bit too much. Well, they fit on there too. The crown is going to go on the back. I'm just going to put a little something on the back, which was going to be the crown. All right, let's look at this. I'm going to take it off because so much reflection, it's starting to give me a headache. And then maybe we can find like a little 3D element to put in here or something. But can you guys even tell what it is? I'm not going to put any of the writing in there. Okay. Um, 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 um. Okay. I need to. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hi, Megan. Mac. Hi, Tina Roy. All right. Sir, Let's see. Okay. Before I get that down, I'm going to get that pin off of there first. Okay. I know, isn't the color beautiful? It's such a rich color. Okay, so you guys see, and I just cut a little piece of scrap and put it underneath the letters so that way the letters don't transfer. And then I'm going to take my transfer tool. So remember, this one's the H2O one, so don't let me forget and try to put it on there without it. And then, oh, I've got to go grab the shaker to see what we're going to put behind that too. Habit? How about the long on the corner? Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't need it. Okay. Let's do this. So obviously, because this is wood, even if you didn't have the transfer tool, be aware when you're pushing that you don't dent your wood. That makes sense. So this one has a lot of little bits and pieces. So I'm just going to, as I'm looking through, make sure that I haven't left anything. Now, do you see? It's on that paper that I stuck on the back because I don't want the writing. Which I'm not going to lie, for a minute I just went, oh, because I thought the writing got on the book anyways. We need an episode called Terry Tool Time with Terry. Told you, gadgets and gadgets galore. Okay, I want to make sure though that I don't want to lose my paper because I don't want that gold on there. And then as you're getting close to the end, I always tell you guys, just kind of brace it and hold it in place because, I mean, obviously you can line it back up, but you don't want to have to, did it get it all? You don't want it, to have to try to make sure, especially look at all of the little squares and you can, as you're lifting, you can clearly see if there's something that was supposed to stay down. Again, just be aware you are on the wood. Ta-da! All right, so if you don't have a polishing pad, the gold ones don't do this so much, but any other transfer, no matter if it's Redesign, IOD, Amazon, it always leaves a halo. So that's why you want your polishing pads to get rid of that halo. So burnishing is just the act of rubbing it down, right? Getting out all of the air. So I have people ask me for the burnishing pads. I used to call it that, and I probably still do on accident, but this is actually called a polishing pad. So it's in my store as a polishing pad. Okay. So, and I know it feels like it's going to scratch everything off, but it doesn't. What you could do is, go over your transfer first with your hand, or you can use the plastic, wherever I threw that at, or this piece, and kind of rub it along first. But this is not going to scratch your transfer off by any means. But you will notice that on a dark background, so had we have done just a traditional transfer without it being the gilded, there would have been that line that went all the way around the edges of the transfer. So I'm thinking in here we could do something pretty cool. I don't know. We may even do some embossing. Maybe. So if you do exclamation chaos, it'll take you to the store, and it's in, and this is it. They're both in there. The transfer tool and the polishing pad. Okay. So I'm thinking, because we can put any word in here. Yeah. Okay. So this one is the water, and this, see, look it. We didn't have to use the leathers. So that one's the water one, so we'll do that one later. So I'm thinking, though, for this one, we're going to do this transfer on top of here. And then I need to find some cool shake-ums to put under there. So hold on one second. I'm going to take you with me. So, sorry if you guys can hear the TV. I'm in the other room. Hold on. I'm coming. Okay. Because I don't want, you guys have seen like all the candy and all of the other stuff. Because this is such a dark, like, color, we may do something like just some gold bits and bobs behind there, and nothing too flashy. Like I can pull out some of the little crystals and stuff. Oh, I actually do have crystals too. Because see, these are the steampunk ones. This is the ladybug. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll mix kind of our own, I think. I'm not looking at all of it. I'm just looking at that purple. But see, that purple, this is a true plum. So I think what we'll do is pull out some of the little crystals and just do some gold in the shaker. Okay. Yeah, it's not though. It's actually, it feels like, it looks like the Mr. Clean, but it feels like this the top part of like a kitchen sponge. That's why, so people get, hey, the stars want to be stars. a lot of people get nervous when they first feel it, thinking that it's going to scratch the transfer, but it's not. It doesn't. I don't know what kind of sorcery it has, but okay, I don't know if I'm feeling that glitter so much, but that one I'm not mad at. The glitter, no ma'am, not me, not today. Okay, so I think for this, we're gonna get that on that. What color? Because yesterday I wanted to paint this champagne pigment. What do you guys think? Is that going to be too much? I just don't know what color. So we have the gold there. We're going to have the gold crown on the back. I don't, the stars wants to play. So, or do we do the antique gold? Maybe not champagne. The white gold is what we're seeing just little streaks of on that stencil. And then this is the champagne. I don't know if I want that right now. I feel like it should be gold. I feel like where are my little cups is what I feel like I need. Little cups, where are you, little cups? Oh my lord, the little cups are coming and they're bringing everything with it. Good cuggly muggly. Okay, we didn't need all of the little cups. They just needed one, but you know, all for one for all. Okay, and then let's get my pigment fix, which this is the Pentart pigment fix. I just keep it in my Sugar Bell bottle. That's okay. We'll do a gold and we'll grunge up the gold a little bit so it's not so in your face. And we'll probably have to do it on this one too then. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's get my little spoon that has gold on it over here. So how much you want to bet it's going to get on me? Even though I just told myself that it's there. It's a Diva design stencil. It's in the store. I will have to look. I can't remember the name of it either. But I'm sure it's there. I just need to find it. All right. So the consistency that you want is like a acrylic paint, okay? So obviously the more pigment fix that you add, the less opaque that your pigment will be. You want it to be kind of like your, if your Pintart acrylic paints, like just that kind of same consistency. So what I'm saying by that is like when you're, when you're looking at it, you do want to make sure that you are mixing it very well. The worst thing you can do is pull your brush and have a big burst of dry powder. So just make sure you're scraping it. Especially, I've told you these cups that I use have that little ridge down at the bottom, so we all know, like, likes to see how much powder just came up. I don't know why I've never used my little. I should just use my little for this. I usually only use that for velvet powder, but I was just thinking right now I needed a mixer, and then, I have one. This spoon is also in my Amazon store. It comes in like a 3-pack. You can do exclamation Amazon. Why do I smell smoke? The tint guy smoking. Okay. Now, if when you're mixing it and you put it on and you're like, oh gosh, that's kind of streaky, put in a little bit more pigment. It's not a big deal. I do remember, though, we are going to get one of my little pokey tools here, because when they're really intricate like this, sometimes you just have to remove a couple of the pieces. I know see that one right there? Boop. Okay, so in reality, though, we're only going to need to paint the top, right? And the sides. I don't need to paint every single layer. And actually, if you're not going to use this as a shaker, you could use, look at how cute that would be as a label. Like, you can get 3, right? 2 frames. But if you are going to use it as a shaker, just remember, don't lose your acetate. Which I never brought these into the store because I didn't know if you guys would be interested in the little shakers. But now that I think about it, with the spoon, the frame, you can usually literally get 3 for the price of 1. Why don't you think that would be a big mess to clean off of a project? Ask. Let me move this. Let me move that. Hey, Nicole. Okay, look at that gold. I'm actually going to get a little shop towel because this one is so intricate that I'm going to need to jab this in there. Now, some people don't paint the edges. Because that's actually the way that, not this Nicole, my other friend Nicole, that black, it doesn't ever come off. She sets her machine so that way the fan that's pulling through, never, anyways. So it leaves a very pretty edge, but I always paint it anyways. But when it's so intricate like this, you really need to kind of, get in there. And you're bound to... Why do I smell? Making my house smell now, y'all. You're bound to miss something. Something. All right. trying to think what word or what I want to stamp in there. So tomorrow is going to be Lisa Ahmad from Craft Therapy with Lisa Ahmad on Creative Hour. I'm excited. I know what she's got in store for you guys, so I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm actually happy I only have to paint one of these. Good. And then because it is the MDF is soaking up the pigment. So as you're going, you're going to notice, especially if you have a fan on like I do, that it starts to, have a dry film at the top. Just scrape it and mix it and go. Don't paint your finger though. All right. Let's at least get all of the inside here so that way I can dry it and then pick it up and get all of the outside because I know there's a lot of the bits and bobs that need to be done. The phone case that Miss Linda Rose bought for Troy Troy should be here today. Yesterday, he got his stylus pin. She sent him a gift certificate for his birthday. So, yesterday something came for him, and then today he will get the phone case. But watch, tomorrow he's gonna be like, okay, what do I get now? Because he's gotten a few days in a row now where he's gotten stuff, right? He woke up in the morning on his birthday, even though I was not well that day, and he got a new tablet. And that same day, he got gifts from a lot of y'all. And then every day after that, something has like come. So we're on what, day 4 now of something coming every day. Little Chicken Little, he's gonna be like, "Okay, Mom, I'm ready. What's next?" Okay, so look at that. Isn't that pretty? When she did this frame, I was so excited. I was like, "Oh yes, 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 yes." I used to drive her nuts. Like, Nicole, did you make any more new designs yet? Have you done any new designs yet? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And then I would bug her until she made new stuff. And then whenever she would post the new stuff, I would buy like at least one of everything. So then I'm irritating her because now she's having to get everything done and packed up. Okay, so what time is it? It's almost time for me to go. Yeah. All right. So I won't force you guys to watch me paint all the edges of this. I'm not going to paint the back since we have to put it on the book. But let's, while this one is doing, and I still see like little places in here that need to be done. But I'll do that in a minute. Let's get another shop towel and then another shop towel. Mwah. And then some isopropyl alcohol. You guys have all just spoiled him. And so that, on the morning, obviously, I felt that one was probably the worst day that I had felt. But I had gotten him a new sweatshirt, like his favorite one, that black and white one that he wears. I got him like a red and something or another. Couple pairs of new jeans, another couple shirts. Do you not know that he like took off his pajamas and he wanted to be dressed right then and there? And I was just like, oh God, I can't even move from the couch, Troy. I dressed him, obviously. Okay. If it goes, well, let's tighten it up and see how close. Oh, it's fine. Well, we might have to go at a little bit of an angle. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. I know. You guys can't see. That made it worse. Oh, it's that light. Durr. Babe, why don't you wait and I'll help you take that up there. Don't push me. I'll help you. Anyways, is it okay like this? I see you looking at me. If you fall down, I'll help you. But I'm going to laugh. No, I'm not going to laugh. But I'll help you. Okay, so we see that it has to go. Men, they're so daggone stubborn, I tell ya. Stubborn, I tell ya. So stubborn. You stubborn. Yeah? What is that anyways? You doggone know I wouldn't have brought that upstairs. I would have retired from my Amazon delivery jobs. What? Come on now, I want to see it. I want to see it. Can I help you? How awful would that have been if I didn't even put it on, like, totally miss the acrylic, the acetate, and I was putting it on the napkin because I was fussing with him? Ah. Oh my goodness. 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 It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think we got it all. Oh my banana daiquiris. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. So we're going to have to put some dimension in this, right? Some antiquing paste and stuff in here because that's just way too flat. But oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, we need to decide what color to paint behind there too. Oh my stars. That is gorgeous. We need to figure out what color to put behind that. See, and then let me just did you leave her outside, Papas? She gonna have a heart attack. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. See, and then it'll be little, see, it'll have a little shake 'em in there. And I think it'll be really pretty to, like, take out some of the clear one as well. Obviously, we'll have to get our embossing buddy so nothing sticks to the acetate. But oh, Laveda, I haven't ordered it yet. I have to order them from her. I'm gonna order these and then some shake'ems that everybody has been wanting. I wanted her to have her grandbaby first before it's her daughter's first one, and I just didn't want to be slamming her with orders. Because let me tell you what, I need my glue stoppers and stuff. I actually just thought oh, look at the little butterfly. Oh, I just thought right now that I don't have to pull out these crystals because I actually have some, but just for the sake of a little something something in there. So, because I remember I have a bunch of them. But see, Oh, I think we're going to leave those butterflies that are in there. It's a flower. But see, that's why we need the embossing buddy, because see how it's sticking to the acetate? We put the embossing buddy in there first, and then nothing will stick in there. Well, we have to glue it all down and everything anyway, so. The plum. That's what I was thinking, Tanya. Put the plum down here. I can't wait. Of course it would be Friday. Of course. Ooh, that doesn't match now, does it? So what I will do now though is I will, what is this? 1980. I will paint the edges of this one and the back one here. I want those, keep those butterflies out because I'm gonna put the butterflies in there. I will do that so you guys don't have to suffer through watching me paint more. But look at how cool that is. That makes me want to cut more acetate because I have a ton of acetate from my scrap booking stuff and do more stuff like this. What is happening? I should have just left it in the ponytail. There we go. So I will order these, some more Poke Tools, some more glue stoppers, because I think almost all of the colors are out practically. And tomorrow, like I said, join me on DQ. I don't want to lose this. I'm going to put this inside the box. Join me on DQ so that way you might have a chance to win some cool stuff that you can go shopping for yourself. Hate when the head of the camera is in there. At 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And what else? Oh, and then maybe on Sunday. So if you do exclamation Telegram, make sure you're signed up for my Telegram. Because I'm thinking you guys will probably see me at some point. I don't know what time. Oh, no, I do know what time. He has to be at class at 11 in the morning, my time. 11, 12, 1, 2 p.m. So, how about the white pearly you used on the pages? For where, Miss Linda? The back of this? Ooh, that could be pretty too. The back of this, I think, is what you mean, right? But, so it will probably be around that time, like around 2 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantabulous rest of your weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. If I don't see you on Sunday, make sure you're on the Craft and Chaos page because it's not going to be on Terry Lightsey after today. So, alrighty, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.